Root of Venus, day 141. I have welding to do. And when I'm done with the welding, I have other work to do. Oh, I don't really need insulated pipes for this. There's still a lot more. I can get started on making more steel insulated pipes, I think. I do want to replace all of these that are going to remain here at least. Which are not going to be all of them. I think that in the long run this would make for a nice corridor in the future base. Well, that's still far away. But I can go in that direction at least. And for this time, it makes sense to keep the machines here too. There. I do have nice amounts of cable, so I should be able to connect things up. One extra. Oh, I can use that to connect the AC system again. Okay, oxygen is fine. Could have a drink, but no point. Okay, 10 frames, and I should have plenty of sheets as well. Let's go. You're waiting for oxygen. I will supply that eventually. Or the water. You want 5 and 250 each. That's a lot of water. That would be a lot of money too. Oh, and I can actually keep the passive vent here, because I will need it for the furnace. But that's okay. That makes sense. Do want it somewhere around here. Yeah, these should be insulated. I didn't realize I'm going to want to keep those. And I'm going to go into insulated vent as well. I don't think it's necessary. It feels like it should be that way, right? And of course, it doesn't matter that it's not going to be insulated. But yeah, no. I'm just being silly. Get you back, Henry. Now, in older versions, frames also perfectly insulated whatever run through them. I don't think that's true anymore. There. I can't get power from anywhere around here, can I? Closest one is here. That's a bit too far. I don't want to use this, so not sure about power. I don't want to connect you here. That's just going to explode. Okay. But it's a really bad idea. I don't know if this is ever going to work. I am going to have to open it up to connect the cable. I could use a wall to prevent that from causing trouble. Right, so if I put a wall here, I can deconstruct the frame without any problems. Oh. And this is supposed to be inward, yeah. I want to get all the air out. Yeah. Yeah, the pressure does increase. I think that most of the air goes into the surrounding grid, so the problem is mainly when you're doing the last one, pretty much. And let me take one wall just in case. I think that the cladding does not hold air. You can't use that. Why haven't I replaced this activant? Or double it up or something? Give me just one wall. That should make it perfectly safe to take care of everything. And 2 plastic sheets. You're empty. Good. Power, 100%. Okay, so that means I'm done with cooling, most likely, right? Yeah, almost. This one should be safe to remove, I hope. Yeah, I could have used the glass. That would have been better. I could see through. It's okay. It should work. And if not, I'll just have to be quick about evacuating the room. But there shouldn't be that much air inside. It's a 3x3. Or, wait, is it a 3x3? I wanted a 3x4, right? Oh. Ah, it's fine. I'm not sure why I want to put the bigger long-term storage tanks. It might make sense to just keep them on the roof. It's a bit weird to have tanks on the roof. I do have to switch out my oxygen anyway, so while I'm here, I can drink again. Should make some more cereal bars. How many do I need for one? What was it? 50 wheat, maybe? I don't remember. Growing moderately well, yeah. I know. Too much oxygen? Yeah, carbon dioxide is dropping quickly. Do I have a problem with anything? No. Yeah, this one is going to decay soonish. I'm not sure if it's safe to have food decay. It might cause me trouble, like releasing pollutant or volatiles or something. Sure. Wheat should have one wheat, I think. Yeah. And flour takes one per, right? $50 flour. I think it is. Oh, really? That's a huge amount of wheat, isn't it? Oh, no. No matter.
Oxygen low.
There we go. So the cable is not going to be sticking out anywhere here. It should be behind the centrifuge, or... Yeah, it should be behind the centrifuge, right? This is the wall of the greenhouse. Oh, I still have the pollutant there. Forget about that. I should move that. Do I have pipes? Oh, I made a huge amount of pipes, right? This isn't insulated, but you can see that the air in the room is much hotter, and this still isn't really transferring anything. Yeah, it's cooling down a lot more from the expansion than anything else. Which way do I get you through here, though? It's going to be a bit annoying. Would be nice if there was some better way of moving fluids and gases. Well, fluids and gases around. But there isn't really. In setting up, like canisters or portable tanks, just isn't worth the effort. Okay, so this is going to change things. So now I'm going to compress it again very quickly. I think there's no more pipes there, or storage. There weren't two, right? It should even be safe to remove this frame for a while, because there are walls now in the greenhouse. What amazing technology, right? So these should be able to hold on to the atmosphere easily. We do have to slow this down a little bit, because while the pressure is not going to increase in the long run, it still takes time for gases to condense, and vice versa. It can do a little bit of damage. Well, it can cause explosions too if you're too fast. But I think we're fine. Yeah, there was an overpressure event. But there's no damage really. Okay. Oh, but we are almost at the limit of the liquid capacity anyway. It's 540, and we're already down to 430. So I already have huge amounts of pollutants. But maybe I should stop collecting all of this. Oh, maybe one day. And you are fairly cold. Hey, almost down to 20. You are still slightly hot, but that's okay. Hey. So if I go ahead and dismantle the whole system here, I will still have 20 liters of water in reserve, which is, well, it's not more than what I started with. The canister was 12, but there were a lot of water bottles, and each water bottle is a liter and a half. Yeah, the cooling is very slow now. Fortunately, I can't really use an AC for the final stage, which would be faster. Oh, I could use one of these. If I use the evaporation chamber for the final cooling, would that work? The liquid is the input, so I would need a condensation chamber. That doesn't sound like something that makes sense to do. Okay. Let's build up some pressure in the greenhouse, just for fun. Ooh, very, very, very quick. There's a lot of pressure in those pipes. So that would be a good place for pressure regulator now that all of this is pressurized. And I do need to add more storage here, but that's not going to be entirely easy. Oh. Maybe. Not a big problem. No, my inventory is completely full though. There. Oh, I do have insulated gas utility. And it's really asking for proper storage already, right? So it's still hotter than what I get in my waste tanks, but not by much. Of course, I do not have the cooling engaged. That might be a problem. I should have thought about that. This is going to rise rapidly. Oh, 200 degrees. Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to have a bit bigger buffer in here, maybe? So it could hold on to more air. But I think that's mostly it, though. The day should be... Well, the night should be ending soon. How are you doing? Yeah, 100 is perfectly fine. Which also boosts this part. Yeah, good. And 21.7 is more than enough. Let's just store it. I do need to... Oh, no, I can't store it. This is just 12 liters. This is 20. 20? That should be just 10, right? That's a bit weird. Oh. Now it is going to fit. So I can just move it. And of course, for the proper storage, I will need to use something that is insulated. This isn't. shouldn't really leave canisters connected to anything when you're not using them. Unless you like explosions. Okay. Assume that the greenhouse is fine now. But that's it for day 141. Thanks for watching. Bye.